Today is Friday, November 10th, 2023. I just went long on NQ. This is a live trade. I went long on NQ because on the 5 minute on ES, I saw that we had a big gap, and then we had these two consecutive bull candles. And once this candle traded above the high of this candle, this is what I call my gap up delay by the close, because once this candle traded above these two consecutive bull candles, bulls are buying one tick above the high of this candle and buying its close. And I am targeting, well, we will see how high it's going to go. And the other reason for the short was we already took out on NQ and on ES. So on NQ, today's candle, it already traded below yesterday's candle. So it already took out the stops below yesterday's candle. So now I'm expecting it to go higher and maybe go to potentially to yesterday's high. And then if today is a very bullish day, it could potentially take out this high. The other reason that I went short on NQ is because on ES 15-minute chart, I saw that the second 5-minute candle of the day. So this candle on the 15-minute chart, it tested this yellow box, and this yellow box is it tested the range of this bear candle, which was resistance, and then it became support here once price got above it, and it tested it one more time. It also tested the range of this bear candle, which is on. It also tested the range of this bear candle, which is on order block. It's currently going against me, but I'm not concerned yet. It's probably a pullback because on ES it is testing this red line, and this red line is the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. So it's not surprising that it's pulling back because there are sellers here.
Order filled.
I have exited the trade. I closed it out for a loss because I think it's going to continue to go down on. So this is where I went long, and I was hoping for a expansion higher, but I don't like these two consecutive bear candles, and the fact that on ES 5-minute chart it put in 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive bear candles. So if I weren't long, I would actually go short. So I have closed out the trade. I took a, let's see, what was my loss on this trade? So I took a 615 loss on this trade. So I'm going to hold tight for now, and I will probably look to get short at some point.
Order submitted.
I just went short. Again, this is my second trade, and I like that as soon as I went short, it's starting to go in my direction. And the reason that I went short was because on the 5-minute chart of ES, I noticed that this high 2 failed. Turn this on. This high 2 failed. Let me. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive bear bars on ES, and then this candle went above. Let me make this bigger. 9 went above 8, so this is a high 1, and we made a new 5-minute low, and 11 went above 10. This is a high 2, so this is the bull's second attempt to push to resume the bull trend. And when I noticed this candle traded below this candle, I went short on NQ, and it's looking like it's finding support at the 200 moving average on NQ on the 15-minute chart. And I don't know what is going on with my platform. So I had technical difficulty for some reason. My platform, NinjaTrader, it froze up, so I had to reset my platform. Well, I had to close out my platform and open it back up, and looks like I lost some of the levels that I had. Anyway, it's good for my position that now we have 1, 2, 3 consecutive bear candles on the 15-minute chart, and we will see on ESO today could potentially be a strong bear trend day. I'm not sure yet where I am going to take profit. These lows do look enticing on the 15-minute chart. If today becomes a big bear day, it can potentially trade to these lows on the 60-minute. In fact, I had this level marked out prior to today's market open. We have these lows on the 60-minute chart, these relative equal lows that just look too perfect. There are probably a lot of stops here, and it's possible that today it can collapse down and take out the stops below here. So we will see. I'll continue to monitor the trade. And one more thing, I also had my eyes on this 60-minute candle, and I anticipated it could potentially be resistance. And this is the last bear candle in this swing high, and once price breaks below it, it becomes resistance. So this area hopefully continues to be resistance, and we get the move down to these lows. And if I am wrong, if that doesn't pan out, like always, I'm willing to take my stop.
Order filled.
I have decided to stop out of my second trade as well. This is not what I wanted to see. 3 or 2 consecutive bull candles on the 15-minute chart, it's likely that it's going to take out high of the day. And if it takes out high of the day, it's possible it could go for these highs on the daily chart on NQ. It could go to October 12th high, which is 15,468 and 75 cents. And we could also get a measured move of from the high of this candle to the low of this candle. So it could get up to right here. And we also have this wheat colored box, which is the new week opening gap from September 8th. So I don't want to get caught up in a measured move. So I have taken 2 losses today. Let's see where we're at. So in my day trading accounts, I am trading multiple accounts. I'm down 1,500, and my plan to stop out was actually a good decision, and there was nothing I could do about it. I had the right idea to be long in my first trade because I went long here, stopped up, went short, and I just stopped out. I will take one more trade at some point today. So we will see. Maybe if the market expands higher and gets to this area, I will look to go short. And if we get a pullback before we take out this high, I will look to get long.
Order submitted.
I just went long on NQ. I think it wants to trade to, I think it wants to take out the high from October 12th today. This will probably be my last trade. This is my 3rd trade, and I'm not afraid of pullbacks. It could pull back. I'll probably add to my position. And what is the high of this candle is 15. Let me expand this. So the high of this candle, I think is gonna want to get to take out the stops above the high of this candle. There are a lot of stops here. That is 15,468.75. So it's actually very close to it. So I will leave my target there, and if it pulls back even better, I will add to my position. And on ES, I would like to see the gap above 4, and the pullback, I want to see it remain open. What does it mean? I don't want to see a bear close below the high of this candle 4. And on the 200, it did, on the 5-minute on ES, it did trade above this red line, which is the 200 moving average. So it should act as support, but I want to see the gap between 4 and the pullback remain open. And on ES as well, on the 15-minute chart, we have this red line, which is the 200. So this should also act as support. So it's pulling back against me, but I actually prefer that so I could add to my position. So it's good that on the 15-minute chart that this candle closed a bull candle, and most importantly on ES, it's great that the gap above 4 high has remained open. 26, the low of 26 did test the high of 4, but it didn't close below the high of 4. So this is good for the bulls. We could potentially, on ES, we could potentially get a measured move of from this high to this low, and that projects to 4404.50, closer to, and the high of the day is nearby, so it may want to expand to that. But I am confident that today is going to continue to be a bull day. When I guess I was on my when I went long initially, I had the right idea, and I guess if my stop was below the low of the day, I could have still been in the trade. But when I am looking for a swing, meaning big moves, I need at least 50 points to lock in profit. I have to take these types of stops. I mean, it's part of the game. Nothing I could do about that. And when I went long on NQ for the third time on this trade, I was looking for a bigger pullback so I could add in this account, but this pullback was not deep enough for me to add, so I did add in a different account. I have multiple accounts. This is so I did go long in a different account. So hopefully, we expand higher. And if we do pull back, I am going to add to the position.
Order filled.
So I just closed out the trade on the longs because it's starting to hesitate. It's at 50% of this gap right here, this pink box right here. It's at 50% of the gap, the fair value gap, and this could be resistance. And it also took out the stops from October 12th, October 12th. So this has been the target all along, and it already traded into it and took out those stops. And also we're approaching bar 40, usually at around bar 40 we can have a midday reversal, so I rather buy lower. I think it's going to pull back, so ES has not taken out yesterday's high or the high from October 12th. So I think ES is going to want to take out those highs. So NQ may potentially pull back. It could potentially pull back, and when it pulls back, I rather buy lower and ride the next move higher. And if that doesn't happen, it is what it is. In terms of where I am right now, I am still down on the day. So on these accounts, now I'm down to about 574. So I just have to be patient for the next trade. So far, I have taken 3 trades, and I'll be patient for the next trade. And I'm confident that if I am patient, I will be able to end the day profitable. And at the end of this video, I will also show my P&L for the entire week in these day trading accounts. For my last trade, I am waiting for ES to take out the highs above October 12th. 72 high is 44.29. It came within about 2 points or so. The high of October 12th is 44.30 and 50 cents. So I want this high to get taken out before going short on NQ. So I am patiently waiting for that to occur, and then I'm going to go short.
Order submitted.
I just went short because I feel that the high of the day is in, and there's going to be some profit taking. And ES came EA, so ES this candle, its high is 44.30.25, and the high of October 12th is 44.30.50. So it came within 1 tick of it. So I went short on NQ. There is going to be some profit taking. Today is Friday, and this is the last hour of trading. So hopefully we get some type of pullback.
Order submitted.
I added to my position because I believe that the top is in, and this yellow box is going to continue to act as resistance. This is a 1-minute chart, and this yellow box is the range of these 2 bear candles.
Order canceled.
So I covered one of my positions for break even because I just didn't like that it did that. So this is the 1-minute chart that once I added to my position, the fact that it went against me, I did not like this. I was not anticipating this, so I took off one of the positions, one of the contracts. I still have one more, and I'm thinking that it may want to come to this pink line. This pink line is the 200 simple moving average on the 1-minute chart. And I like how on ES, the 1-minute chart, this yellow box was acting as resistance. No candle closed above this yellow box, where on NQ, on the 1-minute chart, it was not respecting the range of this bear candle. So now if we get to about right here, I will close out the position. I am trying to get out at the high of this bear candle. I think it's going to go towards it, but it's going to act as support. So I want to get out a couple of points above it. And it also coincides with this 200 moving average. Let's see if I get it.
Target filled.
Cool. My profit target just filled on the remaining of my position. And let's go to the 5-minute chart. So overall, I took 4 trades today, and I had 2 losers and 2 winners. This went long, stopped out, went short, stopped out. So these 2 trades were losers. Went long here, profited, went short, added, took profit here and here. And we will take a look at my trade performance for the day. So I'm still ending the day down $321, but for the week, I'm ending the week net positive. For the week, 4,668, netted about 579 points for the week, but ending the day red. Ending the day down 321. And this concludes today's trades. Peace.